Today we are going to be talking about our Norwex kitchen cloth. It is made out of the same microfiber as our Enviro cloth, but it just has a different weave to it. So as you can see, if you look at it closely, you can see through it. It has ridges. I wish you could feel it. You could see the ridges, but you can see that there's parts of it that are thinner and parts of it are thicker. And the reason why they do that is because this is a great one to fold up and to have in your kitchen. That's why it's called a kitchen cloth. But you fold it up, it's kind of sponge size when you do it into fours, and it's gonna grab all those crumbs, all those little leftover things on your counter, and it's going to whisk them away and kind of trap them in those ridges. And then because you're using this one more often, we don't clean our houses every day, but we do wipe down our counters every day, or at least I do several times a day. So this one is great. It's easier to rinse out because of the weave too. It rinses out really nicely. So I got mine nice and wet underneath my sink, and then I wring it out. So now it's just a damp cloth. So I folded mine into 4. And what we're gonna do is we are going to take everybody's afraid of raw chicken in their kitchen and getting it on the surfaces and possibly getting sick or getting your family sick. And it's just kind of gross, right? So what we're gonna do with the chicken is I am going to show you how our cloths pick up chicken's protein. So we're gonna use this ProClean protein swab. This detects protein on a surface. This is something they would use in a kitchen to make sure that like the health inspector would make sure that the surfaces are being cleaned. So it does not detect bacteria, it detects protein. But the reason we use it for this demo is to show you that our cloths pick up anything. So if there's protein, juices, it's gonna pick it up, it's gonna trap it in the cloth. So what I'm gonna do with this is I have a cutting board. This happens to be a Norwex one. Doesn't just work on Norwex ones. I just use it for my demo. So I have a raw, slimy piece of chicken. I was just cutting up chicken for dinner. So I'm gonna wipe it on my surface. And then I'm going to take my cloth. And as you can see, I'm using the side with the tag because we're gonna test this cloth for protein later. So I'm gonna wipe the surface with the cloth, and I'm gonna set it down. Now the first thing we're gonna do is, this is the protein swab. It has a solution in it, and I'm going to release the solution down into the tube. So it's green, means there's no protein present. Obviously we haven't swabbed anything, so there shouldn't be any protein present. Now, when there is a protein present, there's a little scale on here, and it'll go from green to gray to like a bright pink to like a dark, like a pinky purple to a dark purple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the protein swab, we're gonna swab it on the surface that just had the raw chicken. Swab it good, it should pick it up. So as you can see, the tip of it is still green. It's harder to see on the camera. We're gonna put it into the solution. I'm gonna shake it up. You can see that it's still green. It's not detecting any proteins. So that shows that it took it off of the surface of our cutting board. So to take off the surface of your counters. But what about the cloth? Everybody wants to know, where does the stuff go? It gets trapped in the cloth because our cloths are very dense. And they just pick up things and they grab it. So if I wipe my counter that I drip chicken juice on it, if I wipe my counter and then I want to go wipe my other counters, it's not going to transfer what I've already grabbed onto the other counters unless it's like dripping. But hopefully you shouldn't be picking up dripping chicken juice. But if you're just wiping the surface, it's not going to transfer from surface to surface, as opposed to if you have a sponge and you wipe your sponge on your countertop and then you wipe it on another part of your countertop, you're spreading all those germs, all that bacteria. So we did the side with the tag. So I'm going to swab the side with the tag. And still, it's not turning purple, and I'll show you how it actually does turn purple if there's a protein present. We still have green in there. So that shows that it trapped it in the cloth. It's not going to spread it to your other surfaces. So I want to do one more thing. I want to show you that, oh, my little tube's rolling away, that as soon as I touch the chicken with this, it immediately, oh, it's turning the chicken purple too. So it turns the tip purple because it's showing that a protein is present, obviously, because we just touched chicken. And this immediately turns murky, purpley, and it's going to turn dark purple as we let it sit. So that's how awesome our cloths are. They pick up 99% of anything that's on a surface, including your yucky chicken stuff. Thanks for watching.